following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Each one of these piles is missing a different bone. What? Why were you... What? Are you doing this on purpose, or...?
That's not very humorous.
Of course! Of course!
So are you done, or do you want dessert?
What are
Charming.
you offering?
We need to leave here. They made a lot of noise.
Sorry about that. It's
What's-
involuntary.
What's the condition of that general region?
It looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Oh.
What do you think it would look like? Have you ever seen a feeding frenzy?
No.
The strong
Well,
quarter.
you have now!
The strong quarter has many eyes.
Actually,
You should flee.
I should make those of you of a weaker constitution roll some kind of vomit check. But I won't. Just do it in your own time.
There's going to be questions on the morrow.
I expect that. One of the questions is going to be, where's my fucking money?
How much?
Well, I left Poznan with about 700 gold. What?
I'm not there.
I'm a merchant.
Oh.
Actually, I'm a loan shark. Or lone wolf.
I assume we are talking while, like, moving away from
Oh,
the alley
fuck!
at high speed.
Yeah.
Because the strong quarter has lots of people on rooftops.
No, they're all gone.
Oh,
This,
past that.
this is where keeping track of the moon phases becomes super important.
Smells your rat.
The rat, yes, but also the women.
Wow.
Yeah, werewolves are fucking broken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, what's your actual name?
Bright as the moon, high in starlight, chill in the air, cold as steel.
What's your merchant name?
Well, I took Eaton. Get it? Because I was eaten.
Yes, you are.
That's not normally how it goes. Normally there's cooking
I
and cutlery
understand.
involved.
You were hungry.
That's how
Also,
I
he
usually
stabbed
see it.
me in the stomach! There's not a mark. Who does that?
He stabbed Saphiro through the chest.
Yeah. I got better.
Why do I smell green on you?
Green.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just transformed. The senses get mixed up.
What is green?
Actually, I smell green on almost all of you. Well, not you. You smell of rotting death. Like leathery dust and ash.
What does green mean to you?
Like
when
a
you say
vampire.
You smell green.
Filthy vampire. But you're not one, otherwise you'd be dead by now.
What do you mean by we smell green?
You smell green, like big, huge, green, roaring. Like green. Like you in particular smell of green.
Like a Tarask?
What's that?
It's big and green.
There you go, big green. I haven't thanked you for pulling me out of the box, have I? That was really remiss of me. Thank you for pulling me out of the box.
You're welcome.
You could be more welcome.
Well,
Well, he gave you his cloak.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay,
It's involuntary.
I'll buy another one.
I don't like owing people money. People usually owe me money. Actually, people owe me money. I can probably get some back.
And I still owe somebody else a cloak.
Who?
So,
Roya.
so why did you pull me out of the box? Other than that you hate this Roman guy.
We were investigating the warehouse because there was a...
Where they were pulling the children.
No.
That's why I went there.
Well,
See, this is why we rescued you, because you might have answers that can help us.
I got lots of answers. What do you need?
I haven't even got to why we're at the warehouse yet. There was a shadow servant in the strong quarter.
What's that?
A Shinigami? Foul magic. Anyway,
Racist.
You should be familiar.
Racist.
we found that it was coming from the well in the strong quarter, and we went down into the well, and it led us into the warehouse. That's why we're in the warehouse. And then there was a box, and because we can't leave well enough alone, we opened the box.
I'm not
I mean,
sure.
I could have broken out myself, but there was something stopping me. I don't know what. Probably running water.
And blood,
Silver.
and silver,
Wow, he wanted me.
and a spell seal.
Oh, awesome. Great. Lovely.
The fact that he wants you down there forever is one of the few reasons I don't want you down there.
You can't just do the opposite thing that Roman does and claim it's a good thing.
If he
No,
places
because
the
that's
seal
how,
there,
because
does
that's
he
how
know
you
that
trick
it's
your
broken?
prey. You make them fall into a pattern of behavior, and then they do what you want
He
them to do.
didn't place the seal there to get someone else to do it. And they may not necessarily know.
If they do, we should be ready just in
If
case
they'd
they
set
see
a separate
someone.
ward that would detect anything breaking the seal they made.
I'm still waiting to be dragged up yet.
We're going to the well, putting the rope down the well. Are you there, Sulin?
Yes.
Sorry, we got held up.
It
Just
was
in case
a
we should-
midnight snack.
Yes, I know.
You probably heard it. I think most of the strong quarter and a good half of the perfume quarter heard it.
Right, we need to get you back to the inn and
Yes.
get you clothed.
You said something about the children.
What's wrong with my body that everyone wants to keep covering it up?
I,
No, I get clothing. I'm not like that. Although, you know, you're one to talk.
I wasn't saying put on any more than me. I find there's nothing wrong with this.
I personally like tunics too much to not have one. Anyway, I followed children to the warehouse. They were taking young girls there mainly.
Did you find what they were doing with them?
They had a big cauldron, big iron pot, bigger than you, and they put them in it, and then they pulled bones out later. And then they would take some of the bones away, and then they dropped a net on me, and then this greasy-haired guy was like there, and there was a lot of fighting, and then there was stabbing, and then he offered to let me make an army of werewolves, which is just fucking stupid.
Wait, who was fighting who?
I was fighting a bunch of
there.
guys in armor. Like guard people. Like humans. Mainly humans. Mostly human. If you can call Romanians human. No offense.
No, she's right.
So was
But you're Romanian as
this
well.
Roman?
Only
No,
on a
he's not.
technicality.
Was this Roman? Were these Romans men that you were fighting, or
Well, they did what he said, so, I mean, you be the judge.
But did you see any other house insignia?
Like a bull.
Like a bull. Like a bull. There was also a black eagle, which is just Romania.
We really need to let Roya know about this.
He's corrupts anywhere he goes.
That would explain Merlin then. When I was last there, it was pretty much a dying land.
That was
We fixed that though.
well,
he was there destroying it as well.
that land was cursed and corrupt. If he was doing that, then he needs to die. So where is he currently living? I can, in exchange for my freedom, I can take care of that for you.
That's very tempting.
He isn't, though. He looks like he would be stringy.
He's
Also,
dragon marked too, which makes it.
Can't kill him. Sorry. I can't act against a dragon mark
That's good to know.
why?
because I was one, and I gave it up.
You can give it up.
If you become a werewolf, you stop being dragon marked.
Was that a choice?
Yes. It's not a story I really feel like going into while we're walking through the middle of town.
It's probably best to discuss things once we get back to your round.
I should really well for you to be stopped by a bunch of guards. Nice. A bunch of guards stop you. They're like, hold! Is this the party of Saphira the Rat Paladin?
Yes.
I'll
Though
explain it later.
merely a cleric, but yes.
They never do.
The guards are like, we have been told that the member of your party recently murdered an evil spectre that was preying upon the people of the Strong Quarter.
I believe that is the case, yes.
And that spectre was under bounty by the guards, and that you were contracted to look into the matter,
Yes.
and you have resolved the matter by killing it.
We have resolved that aspect of the matter, yeah.
You will come with us. You are under arrest.
All of us, or just
All of you. He looks at you like he had only just noticed you're there.
Very well.
You are marched to the nearest guard tower. Your new companion is like, wow, this is great.
this happens more often than you think.
You arrive at the guard tower. A guard with like a golden knot on his tunic opens the door and ushers you in. He's like, this is the party of Saphira, the Rat Paladin.
Merely a cleric, but yes.
I see. You have been brought here because you have murdered the evil spectre that was preying upon people in the Strongwater?
I believe that is why we are here, yes.
Ah, good. Then you are here to receive your reward.
Thank you, that is most generous.
Posted by Baron Heinrich, this chest of 700 gold Darsex is now yours.
You are most generous, thank you.
All hail the Archduke. All hail the Duke.
All hail the Duke.
Well, hail the Duke.
The chest is a decent chest. It's got a bull stamped on the lid. You have much thanks from the people.
It was an honor.
Perhaps you would care to regale us with the tale of how you destroyed the creature and what it was and why it was doing these things. It is not required, but it would be nice.
To be fair, we are still actually looking into the specifics as to why it is doing this, but my friend Sulan here would have to be the one to tell you how it was best done, for she is the one that did the deed.
Indeed. Perhaps it is not important. Right, so you take your money and you go.
Well, who's actually... I'm taking... I've
You're
got her by
carrying-
the arm, so...
You can let her go. Just carry them.
Okay, fine, I'll carry the money.
Do you want to hand with that?
I'm fine.
Sure.
Wait, the reward for that was 700 gold?
I'd be more concerned about the box.
A lot of Romanian nobles sponsor bounties like this so they look good to the people, especially when tournaments are coming up. And there'll be a tournament next month. This month.
Yes, we're trying to get into it.
Oh shit, he's not holding me now. I can run away really easily. So where are you going?
Going back to the inn.
You say the inn, but there's
It's
two
Aaron.
inns.
Well, she can't go into the... Oh, she could if she... Aaron.
Well, she could if she wanted to. If she
wasn't
wanted.
so fucking grubby
Yeah.
for being in a hole. There's someone waiting for you in your inn.
So Reinhard.
No.
Roya.
Yeah.
Yay.
She heard you cry for help from last week.
She just couldn't focus.
Well, where have you been? Who's your friend?
We'll explain that upstairs.
So this is an upstairs friend, is it?
Yes. I'm sure you've got tales to tell as well.
Do you really want me to be discussing this in front of your upstairs friend?
Not yet, but we've got things to tell you first that probably may change some of the things you know.
How
That
does
sounds dirty.
I
How
was
does
done a
Roya
while ago.
look this time? Like last time she was beaten up.
Not that bad.
Okay.
Did you get a new cloak?
Nope.
No, I have to get her that, but I can't get it in this quarter. We have to wait until we...
Level up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you will all troop upstairs. Whose room?
Who's got the biggest room? Or all the
None
same?
of you have the biggest room.
No, they're all the same
they're all
size
the same
room.
size. Whoever's was closer.
Yeah.
It'll be yours then.
Unless you don't want a werewolf in your room.
It's fine. Swore to Sir Max.
Largely undressed women are welcome everywhere.
As much
Sorry,
as it's my blood.
Largely undressed, empowered women who don't need no man are welcome everywhere.
I'll be up soon. So I'll go to the innkeep because they'll be still someone who was on desk or.
Oh, okay. Let's see. The innkeep. Oh, yes. Malcolm. He fats at you. Ah. You have another lovely companion from your island with you, I see.
Yes, unfortunately her gear was stolen, and I was wondering if I could get a set of clothes for her, please.
Of course. I have some spare tunics and cloaks and pants and other things that you'll be surprised what people leave behind in the lost and found.
I'm willing to pay for them.
Oh, not at all, not at all. Any friends of Sir Reinhardt's are worth using. That would probably fit a young man of her size. And you'll want, pants. There's no belt for these pants, but a bit of length of rope should join them together.
It's only for tonight. We'll get her better tomorrow.
Pants are a plural because they were originally a two-piece thing woven around a long piece. Oh, you can make them.
Thank you. So I'll head back upstairs.
I did got a bowl of wash water too, but okay.
I was going to take her to the bathhouse
Okay, so
afterwards.
while Sulan's doing that, you guys bustle into Sir Radamir's room. He doesn't have a lot of stuff, so it's like stressful.
Your room is cleaner than I thought it would
I haven't spent a lot of time in here.
be. Mine still has stuff here.
Find it easier to pack up and go quick. All that stuff is together.
That makes sense.
Do you like pace around the room 3 times? Exactly, like to the exact space. You like check every corner and under the bed each time.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm in a strange place. I've got to check it out. It's not voluntary.
I'll just be leaning up against the door.
It's like the
Like
last
the
thing
pigs.
last thing she does is just adjust the picture on the wall just ever so slightly.
Like the pigs, cut eyebrow.
No, not like that.
So Roman is aligned with House Aldrin.
The Sengar is aligned with Ultron.
Her lips pull back from her teeth when you say that name.
You know him as well.
Who doesn't?
No, but we get the feeling that you know him a little more personally than
Never met the man.
but
Lucky.
his
You say the name, he smells of hatred of vampires.
Oh, we met him once.
yes. Who is it?
It'll be Sulan.
Sulan. Just for the
Okay.
moment.
Oh, thank you.
We'll take you to the bathhouse after this. Where do we get to?
Oh,
We were telling Roya that Roman's aligned with House Aldrin.
Yes. And he wishes to make a werewolf army.
Creepy.
Yes.
Really creepy. Yeah, so Roman is aligned with House Draconin. He's like literally playing himself off as a relative of the Duke.
yeah.
And the Duke's going along with it for some reason. So he either believes it.
Or he's under a spell.
These must be under some kind of
House sorcery.
Well, King Stephen believed
Yes.
Roman the whole time he was.
Werewolf shakes her head. He's like, "There's more magic in this kingdom than there is in places where you're allowed to do it."
Yes.
You should have
Seems to
seen
be the case.
Hasselhoff.
I have seen Hasselhoff. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's
Not
under a
under
spell
nine.
too.
You should go underground.
That whole
Well, specifically, don't do that.
and that whole fountain's made.
Roya's just like looking so fucking annoyed at all of you.
What?
Are you alright, Roya?
Who's this?
This is a werewolf we found in a hole in a warehouse.
And you have it alive because...
Because she's
Okay.
not a bad person.
I'll just say, okay, and then I'll spend like 2 minutes catching her up on like what we've been doing the last few nights.
Wow, you've not been very busy at all.
What do you mean we've not been very busy at all?
I mean, compared to what I've been doing.
I'm sure you'll get to that.
Anyway, I've got some more information if you really need it. I do need to compile more. I just need to know what you want me to be looking at.
That's all. That's very good. Oh, we also found somebody else we were looking for.
Oh,
Yes, I know you were looking into that, but we kind of stumbled across them.
no, actually, I'm very specifically not looking into that.
Oh,
Yes, we sort of stumbled across it.
Oh. Oh.
But we've done nothing about it because of.
Oh.
Yes, no.
yes, we haven't.
They
made
know.
ourselves-
They know of nothing, and we're not going to mention it either.
Well, folks and things like this, always like this.
Even I wasn't here. What happened?
No,
No, they can't afford to tell me because I'm an evil werewolf.
no, we can't afford.
Kill them all and run off to
That is not why we can't tell you. It's safer for you, and for others not to know.
It's safer for me. So if I know, then the Romanians could find out I know, and then they could what? Kill me with their little swords.
There is ways to kill werewolves,
Yeah, I'm sure they don't know them.
and
Hey,
there's
somebody knows there's certainly a way to trap you.
Yeah, well, it's a little difficult when you have a spear through your chest.
as I say, there is ways and means of stopping or getting information out of anything if you have the inclination to do it.
And when Roman is the one who is going to be the most pissed off about all this,
Well, I can't do anything about him. He has a dragon.
and there we go. Then again, you've already made an enemy out of him, so perhaps it would not make any difference.
Well, I can't kill him.
That's
Look, says Roya, I just need to know where you need me to focus my attention on. There's a lot of politics in this place. Like, I mean, I was warned about it, but there's a lot.
I think where you should be focusing now is about the
link
bull.
between House Aldrin and Roman.
House Aldrin, there is a link, and we need to know because there's a lot of the men wearing the double R in the districts.
Right. I will look there. In the meantime, I have been nosing around, and stop me at any point you don't want anyone in the room of a Lupinesque disposition.
Well, if you wish to continue, I can go to the bathhouse with Eden.
That might be best. Okay, so the two wolf women run off to get soapy together. You want to go now? Yeah, I thought so.
Hein. Yeah.
So they've left. Okay, so I've been nosing around Duke Himrao and House Random. There are a lot of there are a lot of knights sworn to that house who are not happy with the large influx of vassals from House Draconin who have arrived in the last few weeks. Probably for the tournament, I have to say. But it's suspicious. It seems like almost every vassal from Squire up in House Draconin has all converged on the city. And the Knights of House Remen feel that while they're a representative number, they aren't sufficient to carry the honor of their lords. I think they're basically afraid they might get their asses kicked quite severely. Like, there's a lot of House Draconin men here. A lot.
What, do you think there's going to be a fight here?
They are suspicious
Like
that
kind of
there are
civil-
so many of what they consider to be rival house fighting men here. Like,
So that there's going to be some kind of civil war.
Do they think they're going to pull a
like
coup or just
like,
win the
I'm
tournament?
I can't quite fathom the proportions they're talking about, but something like 10 lances of House Remen's vassals men against 112 lances of House Dracon. Does that make any sense to anyone?
That is a
Lances? I don't.
Do I just know the numbers that would mean, or do you want a military tactic?
You're a Burmanian knight. I don't think I need a roll out of you. You have proficiency, so we'll. Okay. So we're talking something in the order of there's basically an entire army, or two, maybe three
There's 3 Draconin armies.
here, compared to an honor guard.
So they're pulling all their men, basically.
One must wonder who's defending their territories.
That's what I was about to ask. Have they emptied their actual lands of their...
How would I know? I didn't even know what a lance was. I mean, apart from the stabby thing the horse guys use.
How were these armies even permitted to enter? That is...
Well, according to some of the very, very grateful and attentive young men I was talking to, they've been dribbling in for the past month. Again, under the pretense of, oh, there's a big grand tournament on. No one notices from the many gates, a few nights here, a few nights there. A lot of them are in the new city, not in Einweg at all. Like you said, they're probably overreacting, but they
it could
did
also-
seem to be the major thing they were talking about.
It could also be a bunch of mercenaries that Roman has hired with the banners of...
The numbers could be even greater if he hires mercenaries. They're all his men, and he hired more.
Well, anyway, this paranoia is exploitable.
Yeah.
If you want, I can also, in addition to the investigations you want me to do, I can attempt to exploit this paranoia to seek an audience with perhaps a lesser baron and make your case. There may be some favor trading involved.
If they feel their backs are against the wall, they may welcome aid from
The problem
parties
is...
such as you.
No, she wouldn't know that. Never mind.
The thing is, hopefully good. If news spreads, hopefully news of what we've done, more, as well as more pertinently what Sulan did this night, will start spreading around.
And what have you done tonight? You've told them what you've done.
Those have also been invited on the third hunt. Sir Maxwell.
3. Well, someone likes you.
So Maxwell's going to tell his father about what's transpired.
Just remember to do well, but not too well.
He's a virtuous man. That's for sure.
He's got a sir in front of his name, he better be. Yes, a lot of the noble houses, it was that bounty you got was advertised as being from the Duke, but he probably never knew about it. These kind of things, especially around festival times, tournament times, important rallies, that sort of thing. House officials always post generous bounties for these kind of things to increase the prestige and association of their houses. It's difficult to keep track of all of this web of damn politics, but
Oh, I
they're
have no
probably
doubt that-
leeching off your heroism.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt that his name is going to be attributed to this more than us.
Well, he offered the bounty for it, therefore he's the one that got it done. Even if he never knew about it.
Oh, I imagine if he knew, he'd have, when Roman got ear of who was the one who actually solved the issue, we would literally be getting arrested.
I don't think he has enough power to influence the Civil Watch yet. House guards, on the other hand, I'd look out for anyone wearing a bull or that double R that's becoming increasingly popular in the new city.
Oh yes, we saw quite a few people with both, in fact, in a tavern that Radomir and I went to for information. And boy, did they get rambunctious when it came to praising Lord Roman as they raised their drinks and cheered.
What? That make me gag on a spoon.
Oh yeah, try being there. Try
No.
being the only one in the room who doesn't do it.
No, you can have that. My great hero. Where's my cloak?
I'm working on it. I cannot obtain a cloak so good as your old one until we can get into the next part of the city.
Well, I should think not. It was a gift from...
It was a gift from...
Anyway, I better be going.
You should rest up before you go out again. You've been working hard.
I have to be back in Einwig before the sun comes up, or they'll see me crossing the wall.
Very well. Don't push yourself too hard.
Someone's got to. You walking around with that still?
She's talking about the sword. Currently the sword isn't actually in my...
Oh, is it?
It's in the... yeah.
You left it alone there, did you? Oh, okay. Well, I'm pleased for the rest of the night. Right, Roya will leave unless anyone has other things they want her to do. Because now would be the time.
I've gone, so...
Oh yes, meanwhile, you. So let's just say you arrive at a bathhouse without incident. No, I said without incident. It's too late for a picture football.
What problem?
All for some silver, you can access our bathhouse again, milady.
Thank you.
Says with the Drade who runs the place.
So I'll pay for both of us? I know you don't like... I have the same. I hate owing. But to get to where you want to go, you must owe at some point.
Yeah, but now I have to work for you.
Information is just as important.
No, it isn't.
Well, in this city it is.
Well, tough shit. Is that an expression you're familiar with?
Not really.
Probably a good thing. So... Oh, while you were at the inn, did you deposit anything in your room before you left?
Yes, the mask I put behind. And the arrows.
Sad-faced Doc Jim.
Well, I still have my dagger.
Okay, so let's go into the bathhouse where you can at least talk without being overheard.
Yep. And she'll probably see the mark as well. can't miss it. Not when we're both in the bathhouse together.
I had one of those.
You said.
So, you killed for the paladin. That's an interesting one.
No.
You reek of death. You've killed at least recently.
Yes, I killed the Shigami.
What is that?
It's a controlled thing, summoned. It was trying to kill Somax. It was actually it was what was killing women in the
It's
district.
a magic thing.
Yes.
Okay. Like a ghost?
Yes.
Skeleton?
Ghost,
A
probably.
ghost. I can't do those things. So, you're all here, conspicuously being big heroes. There's a story there.
There is.
I can serve you better if I know what it is.
We're trying to get into the upper city. We've got a date with the Viscount, but we cannot see the Viscount unless we get into the upper city.
You can bribe your way in.
Yes, but we can't.
You're playing a game, aren't you?
No,
You're playing a dangerous game. A sexy, dangerous game.
Saphiro can't or won't do it.
That's
I'm
why
still.
he has you.
That's. And they won't talk to me because I am female, which is stupid. But again, this is their way.
So just pick them up by the neck. You can do it.
Not with them already on edge to wanting to kill me as it is.
So you're playing a game. You're playing their game.
Unfortunately,
And you
yes.
don't even know the rules, do you?
No.
See, I can help. I know the rules. Well, some of them. As much as they let outsiders know.
I don't know much of these ways. I'm not from.
No, you're not. Are you?
No.
You're different.
Well, obviously.
So, the younger one. The one who pulled me out of the box. He's,
Romanian. He was born in Romania.
if you say so.
But that's what he's told us, and
Look,
I've met
I'm not judging anyone here.
I've met his parents, so
But the big paladin's not a paladin, and
no, he's a cleric.
you're not normal either. And
No,
he's
I'm an
not
Amazon from-
Romanian looking, but you're all weird and different, and you're hanging around with Mr. Brown-haired plate armor who hates vampires. Hates vampires so much he has an autonomic response. You mention them, his heart goes through the roof.
Yes, he doesn't seem to like Baron Singer, but then who
And the
does?
paladin that's not a paladin travels with a rat in his armor. An actual living rat.
He's quite an intelligent rat.
Well, I mean, sure. I've met intelligent humans too. I used to be one.
You still are one.
No, I'm really not. Really not. Really not.
I don't know of this game or what.
It's a deadly game.
I understand that. I've played deadly games, but there's more spears, swords, knives, fists involved than this.
This one will kill you with words. So be careful. Here, let me get your back. Loofah on a stick. You can get loofah on a stick. It's a stick with a loofah on it. Nothing weird about this.
It's worth more than 3 times what you pay for a loofah and a stick. It's a very well-made stick.
Well, I mean, it has to be, otherwise you get splinters everywhere.
Very, very technical.
So, why did you give up being a dragon mark?
To be a wolf.
See, the last dragon mark person that I met that became a wolf was the one that died.
And she wouldn't have come back.
I hope not, but I'm sure it. No.
I mean, you have to believe that I gave it up before I knew what it meant. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, clearly.
Well,
Right?
I don't know.
I'm not a terrible person. Just a greedy one.
There's nothing wrong with being greedy. Everyone has their vices.
Yep, they do. What's yours?
I
Gambling?
no.
Drink?
No.
Women?
Only one.
Interesting. There's a story there. She said, neatly deflecting away from hers.
There is. It's why I'm on this land. It is the reason why I travel with Saphira, the cleric.
Ah, you're hoping his woman magnet powers will attract this singular woman here.
Don't think it's possible. She's out of reach
Oh,
at the
I don't know,
moment.
it's a big magnet. It's a really big magnet.
Yes, but she's out of reach. She's not in this country.
Did you deliberately emphasize the first part of the word country because it's Romania and everyone around here is a massive cunt?
What?
You really aren't from around here, are you?
I've said that a few times.
Well, I owe you some labor, so that's how it has to be.
You would have to take that up with Saphira.
Well, he doesn't really have a choice.
I understand. You'll need lodging as well.
I can sleep outside.
No,
No, I really can't.
no.
I'm a dog. Or can be one at the drop of a hat.
Lodging is not a problem. You can stay with me. I think Saphira would emphasize that's what he would want.
Well, we'll see. I think we'll go back to you guys.
Saphira,
Yes.
I have a matter to bring up with you.
Oh, this will be good.
I had hoped to blood the armor at least once before this, but I have seen in you a flawed justice. But you have seen in Romania what pure justice has wrought in this land. And if you would have it, I would swear an oath.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?